Have you ever seen those dramatic videos of massive ice chunks breaking off a glacier and crashing into the ocean? It's a spectacular sight, but what happens next, beneath the waves, is what truly matters for the future of our planet. This process, called iceberg calving, is a major reason why Greenland's massive ice sheet is shrinking so rapidly. And for the first time, scientists have used an incredible new technology to see exactly what's going on in the chaotic, icy depths. An international team led by the University of Zurich and the University of Washington has managed to peek behind the curtain. They discovered that when an iceberg breaks off, it triggers a chain reaction that dramatically speeds up melting. Think of it this way: the iceberg crash creates huge waves, not just on the surface, but deep underwater. These waves stir everything up, mixing cold, fresh meltwater from the glacier with the warmer, saltier ocean water lurking below. This warmer water then gets pushed right up against the base of the glacier. It's like pointing a blow dryer at an ice cube. This warm water eats away at the glacier's foundation, making the ice front unstable and causing even more ice to break off. It's a powerful feedback loop, a calving multiplier effect, that accelerates the entire melting process. So, how did they figure this out? The team went to southern Greenland, to a fast-moving glacier called the Icebergs. This single glacier dumps nearly 4 cubic kilometers of ice into the ocean every year. To put that in perspective, that's almost 3 times the entire volume of Switzerland's famous Rhine Glacier. It's a hazardous place to work, with ice constantly falling, making it impossible to get close with traditional instruments. So, the researchers got creative. They laid a 10-kilometer-long fiber optic cable right on the seafloor, directly in front of the glacier. This wasn't just any cable. They used a technique called distributed acoustic sensing, or DAS. This technology turns the entire cable into a super-sensitive microphone, capable of detecting the tiniest vibrations along its length. It can hear everything: the cracking of new crevices in the ice, the rumble of ice blocks falling, and the motion of ocean waves. Lead author Dominic Griff explained that this allowed them to measure all the different kinds of waves generated when an iceberg calves. First, there are the surface waves, essentially small tsunamis that you can see. They churn up the water near the surface. But the real discovery was what happened long after the surface became calm. The fiber optic cable detected another, more mysterious type of wave: internal underwater waves. These waves are invisible from above, moving between layers of water with different densities: the cold, fresh water on top and the warmer, salt water below. And these waves are enormous, sometimes reaching heights comparable to skyscrapers. They slosh back and forth for hours, constantly bringing more of that warm, deep ocean water up to the glacier's face. This continuous mixing is what is causing so much extra melting and erosion at the glacier's underwater edge, triggering more calving. For years, scientists knew that the ocean was a key player in glacier retreat, but they couldn't get the detailed data they needed. Fjords are dangerous, and satellites can't see what's happening beneath the ocean's surface. As Professor Andreas Vili put it, their previous measurements had often merely scratched the surface. This new fiber optic approach finally gave them a window into that hidden world. And why is this so critical? The Greenland ice sheet is immense, covering an area about 40 times the size of Switzerland. If it were to melt completely, global sea levels would rise by a staggering 7 meters. That's enough to flood coastal cities around the world. The huge influx of cold, fresh water from melting glaciers could also disrupt major ocean currents like the Gulf Stream, which would have massive consequences for the climate in Europe and beyond. What this research shows is that our planet's ice sheets are part of a very fragile system. Everything is connected. As Dominic Griff warns, it's a system that could collapse if global temperatures continue to rise. This groundbreaking data is a vital step toward better understanding and predicting the future of our ice sheets and, ultimately, our planet. It's a stark reminder of the complex and powerful forces at play in our changing world. Thanks for watching. If you found this fascinating, please like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the science that shapes our world. See you next time.